Hey guys, so today I'm sharing a holiday gift guide with you guys. This is my first ever gift guide I think that I've ever done, but I thought it would be fun to ask you guys who you're shopping for and what your budget is so that I could best tailor my recommendations to you. So I asked you guys on my YouTube community tab in my Instagram a few weeks ago at this point because I've been kind of preparing for Vlogmas for a while now, but you guys let me know kind of who you're looking for a gift for, and I'm going to share some of my best ideas, and hopefully these ideas can apply to a lot of different people, so it'll help more than just that one person. But I do want to thank today's video sponsor, which is Kinder Beauty Box. I am so excited to be working with Kinder Beauty for today's video. So Kinder Beauty Box is a cruelty-free and vegan beauty subscription box. And I think that this kind of thing makes a great gift idea for anyone who is maybe just kind of getting into beauty, or anyone who's kind of interested in the cruelty-free or vegan lifestyle. I know when I was first getting into makeup and beauty, and I was first transitioning to cruelty-free, I loved getting subscription boxes as gifts because it was a great way to sample a bunch of different brands that I may have never heard of before, try different products that I might have never thought to try on my own. But the really cool thing about the Kinder Beauty Boxes is that it is as little as $23 a month, and you can get up to $165 worth of items in your box. So the box I have here today is the Kinder Faves box, which is the first box you'll get if you sign up. So I'll go ahead and show you what comes in this box. I've already unboxed this long ago. I've been using all of these products. The only one I haven't used yet is these eye patches, because these I'm kind of saving for a rainy day. These are the 100% pure Bright Eyes under eye masks. I think I'm going to pop this into my fridge, and then if I ever have a day where I just need a little pick-me-up, I'm going to use these. I'm really excited. I love this kind of thing for just like a pamper day. It also comes with this glove makeup remover mitt, which is, and I actually used this last night as you can see, and it worked. It got my makeup off. But this is one of those things that you can just wet with water, and this will remove all of your makeup. So cool. Still can't believe the technology here. Like, how does that work? I also like to use it with like a cleansing balm or a cleansing oil. This kind of just removes everything. It's so soft. I wish you guys could feel how soft this is. And you can literally just wash this with like a bar of soap and use it over and over and over again. So it's a great reusable option for makeup removal. My cats are having a little bit of an argument out in the hallway. Then we have the Dirty Lamb Ultra Night Serum. This is almost like a hybrid between an oil and a serum. It feels so nourishing. I don't always love oils on my skin, but there's something about this one that it just feels so soft. It just feels so satisfying to put on. We have the Earth Harbor Mermaid Milk. Now this, I put it back in the box, but I've also been using this too. First of all, look how cute this is, and it's called Mermaid Milk, which just makes me happy. But this is a moisturizer, and this, along with that Dirty Lamb Serum, are so nice for the winter when your skin is a little bit extra dry. And then finally, the Eco Lips Lip and Cheek Tint. So this I've been using just as kind of a lip balm. I keep it in my purse. And it's just a nice little thing to throw on when you're out and about to just add a little bit of color to your lips. So those are the items that you'll get in your first box, and then every month you'll get a totally new set of items. I just think it's so much fun to be able to kind of sample a bunch of different brands that you may have never heard of before. And they've also hooked you guys up with a really good discount code. Sarah Rose 50 will get you 50% off your first box, which brings the cost down to, what, $11 or $12? So that's even more of a steal. Highly recommend checking out Kinder Beauty Box, whether it's for yourself or as a gift to someone. I think it would make a fantastic gift. So thank you so much to Kinder for sponsoring today's video, and I will have that information linked below in my description box. Okay, so the first gift idea request comes from Panda Cat, and they're looking for a gift for a niece who wears makeup for fun but is just starting to wear it out around age 13, and the budget is between $25 and $50. So this is so much fun because I remember when I was that age getting into makeup, and I feel like for this niece I would want to put together like a little bundle of things. So the one thing I would really recommend for someone this age that's just getting into makeup is a good brush set. And I was looking at Ulta's website, and Eco Tools actually has a few really nice looking brush sets for a couple different price points. And I remember when I was first getting into makeup, the first ever brush set I bought was from Eco Tools. It was this little canvas like brush holder that you would like Velcro closed, and it had like 5 different eye brushes in it, and I still have and use some of those eye brushes to this day. So I think Eco Tools makes a great drugstore brush gift idea. They have a few really nice looking brush sets available right now. They've got the Shimmer and Shine brush set, which is $20, and it comes with 6 brushes, a sponge, and a sponge holder. I love the EcoTool sponges as well. I haven't tried this like marble looking one, but I'm assuming it's similar to their regular green one. They also have a bigger set that it retails for $50, but right now when I'm filming this, it's on sale for $30. And this one comes with 12 brushes and 2 sponges, one bigger sponge and one smaller sponge. So if you want to get a slightly bigger brush set, that would be a great option. And then they also have a smaller set called Start the Day Beautifully. This one is $13, and it's got a mix of like face and eye brushes. So all of those look like really good options. I have a few EcoTools brushes that I use like every single day. These are those eye brushes I was talking about. These were the first brushes I ever bought. Over 10 years ago, it had to have been at this point, and they are still holding up. The ferrules have not come loose. I still cannot get over the quality. I think EcoTools is the best value that you can get at the price point at the drugstore. I also love their full powder brush. This one comes in the Slay All Day set. This is great for just all over powder, bronzer. It's a great all-purpose brush. And then their Precision Blush Brush is also my favorite blush brush. Now, I obviously haven't tried every single brush that's in these sets, but I know EcoTools make some of the best brushes out there, so I would definitely recommend checking those sets out as a gift for anyone who's like getting into makeup, who's just kind of starting to build their collection. I think that would make a great gift for someone who's new to makeup. Now, if you ended up getting one of the cheaper brush sets and you still had some money that you wanted to spend on this gift, I would recommend an eyeshadow primer. I remember that was another thing when I was first getting into makeup that I didn't even know they made eyeshadow primers when I first started wearing makeup, and I would always have trouble with my eyeshadows just like creasing on my eyes throughout the day, so definitely recommend a good eye primer. The Milani eyeshadow primer is a great budget-friendly one. The CoverGirl Lid Lockup Primer is great. And then I would also recommend, if you want to add another little thing to this kind of bundle, the Profusion 10-pan eyeshadow palettes for a beginner. These are great for beginners because A, they're very budget friendly, but B, the shadows are a great formula for a beginner. They all perform really, really well, but they are buildable, so you don't have to worry about going overboard with these shades. This is the Mauves palette, which I think is beautiful. For someone who's just starting to build their collection, the Bare palette and the Nudes palette both look like great options. They both just got nice neutral, soft shades in them. So I would recommend like a little bundle of those items. And if you were to get, let's say, the $20 or $30 brush set, an eyeshadow primer, and a Profusion palette, which these are $5 by the way, amazing value for the price, that would add up to about $40, $45 depending on which brush set you chose. So definitely falls into your budget, and I think that would make a great bundle for somebody that's just starting to get into makeup. Okay, so then we have from Emily and Max. She asked for a bare bones basic starter skincare for a tween or teen, and she didn't put a budget, but I wanted to stick to something a little bit more budget friendly, and e.l.f. actually has a really nice set, a nice skincare set right now, the Holy Hydration Skincare Luxe set, and there were a few other people asking for skincare sets as well, like around this price point. And honestly, I don't think you could go wrong with this. This looks like a great set. This comes with the Holy Hydration Cleanser, a Holy Hydration Eye Cream, the fragrance-free face cream, which I love, that's one of my all-time favorites, and the cleansing balm. And I would say if you want to make this a complete skincare routine, if you have the budget for it, go ahead and also pick up the Holy Hydration sunscreen. It has SPF 30, that's $12, so that would bring your total up to about $42. Assuming you're not using like a coupon or something, you can maybe get an even better deal. But I think that this would make a great starter basic skincare set for anybody, because you've got a cleansing balm, a regular cleanser, a face cream, and an eye cream, and then if you add in the sunscreen, you've got basically a full skincare routine. That's pretty much everything you really need. So that's what I would recommend for that. So Victoria is looking for a gift for a sister who has everything. The items you would splurge on if money was no object. Budget 65 and up. So the splurge item that I would recommend is another brush set. I don't know, I feel like brush sets are very giftable, you know? And you just can't go wrong with some good brushes. Brushes really do make all the difference. If you're wanting to splurge on someone, I cannot recommend highly enough the BK Beauty brushes. These I discovered this year, and these are my favorite brushes. They have become my favorites. across the board, I do like them even better than EcoTools, but EcoTools makes a great, more affordable option. But these feel so professional. They're so soft, so well made. I haven't had any shedding with these. I love them. They are expensive though, but they've got some great brush sets available on their website. You can get the complete brush set if you're wanting to get really spendy here for $325. It's a 16-piece set. I have all of them. I love them all. But they also recently came out with a travel brush set, which I think this would also make a really nice gift. This comes with, first of all, this beautiful travel pouch and 5 of their brushes. These are like mini versions of the brushes. The actual brush part is the same size, but the handles are just a little bit smaller, so they're really good for travel, but they'd also be great for every day. But it comes with their 101, which is actually a really good foundation brush. I don't normally use brushes for foundation, but I surprisingly really enjoy this one for foundation. I don't get any streaking with it. Their 107, which would make a great powder brush, blush brush, bronzer, just a very all-purpose face brush. And then 3 of their eye brushes, the 202, the 203, and the 207. This is a great little trio for eye brushes. It's kind of everything you need for eyes. It's got a shader brush, a really small kind of pencil brush that's great for carving out the outer corner, and then a fluffier crease brush. So honestly, if you don't want to spend the $325 on the full set, I think the travel brush set is a great value. A good eye brush set would be the brush set for hooded or smaller eyes. Whether the person has hooded or smaller eyes or not, these are all great brushes. It has my favorite, the 207, which is like that domed detail brush. I use this every chance I get. It's so useful. And it also has their small like angled brush that is perfect for eyeliner. It's so precise. But any of those BK Beauty brush sets, you really can't go wrong if you're wanting to get kind of like a splurge item for someone. I feel like anybody would love those brushes. And I do have a discount code with them. It's SarahRose10 for 10% off. It's not an affiliate code. It's just for you guys to get a little bit of money off. Okay, so No Buy Bunny is looking for a gift for their mom who wears no makeup looks exclusively every day and is over 50. Budget is $50 to $75. Okay, so for this, I would recommend something that's actually a tiny bit below your budget. It's $48, but it's the Aether Beauty Rose Quartz eyeshadow palette. Now, it's the new version, which I haven't tried, but the color selection looks like the perfect palette for somebody who wears a lot of no makeup looks. Very subtle shades, soft shimmers. I do have the old version, and there are a couple of overlapping shades between this one and the new one. I am still a little bit bitter towards Aether for getting rid of this one, but if I'm being honest, I do have to say the new version does look beautiful, and if the formula is anything like this one, I'm sure it would make a fantastic palette, especially for somebody who likes no makeup looks, because that is kind of exactly what this palette is. It's a very subtle but beautiful palette. So next we have from Rachel, under $10 for teen girls who like mostly neutral, nothing crazy colorful, but a little color is cool. So again, I would have to recommend the Profusion 10-pan palettes. These are under $10, $5 each. You could even get 2 and that would still be within your budget for them. And they've got lots of color varieties. Like I said, I love mauves, but that's a very specific like mauvey, pinky, rosy color story. But they've got some neutral ones. Emeralds looks really pretty for some like greens and neutrals. Citrine for like more of a golden color story. And like I said, I think that formula is just great for teens or anybody who's getting into makeup for the first time because they're very beginner-friendly shadows. They're pigmented, but they're not like full-on pigment right off the bat. They're very buildable, so you can get a nice soft look with them. Okay, so then over on Instagram, we have a request for around $30 for perfume lovers. So naturally, I don't just have one option. I have several options for you. I have recently gotten very into perfumes this year. I actually did a perfume collection video a couple months ago. If you want to check that out, I'll link it for you. But Good Chemistry actually has some gift sets. I really enjoy Good Chemistry for more of a budget-friendly fragrance, and they're still really nice. Like, they don't feel like cheap perfumes at all. I have a few of their fragrances, as you can tell, but they've got these gift sets where you get 3 mini roller balls from each of their collections. So they've got one from their Confident and Charming collection, their Good and Grounded collection, and their Vibrant and Playful collection. And these are $9.99 per set. So if you wanted to get this person like the ultimate sampler set, you could get them all 3 and that would still be within your budget. But those look like great little giftable sets. My favorite from Good Chemistry is Solar Jasmine, and that one is part of their Good and Grounded set. This one is so good. It's juicy, it's kind of creamy. And then Queen Bee is from their Vibrant and Playful gift set. This is another great like juicy summery scent. I think a lot of people would really like this one. So Good Chemistry is one option I would recommend. Now, you can also get one of their full-size perfumes for $25, so that would also be within your budget. So if you know this person's perfume preferences really well, that might be the way to go, but if you don't know their preferences, then I think the gift sets would be a nice way to go, because that way they can kind of sample them rather than committing to like one full-size perfume. Another perfume I love that is under $30 it's actually a body spray, but it has really good staying power for a body spray. It's the Brazilian Crush Cheirosa 62 from Sol de Janeiro. This is their Boom Boom scent. So good. If this person likes vanilla or like creamy caramely gourmand scents, this is great. So many people love this for a reason. It's really yummy. Another option would be to get a sampler set from a more expensive brand like Penrose or the Seven Virtues. Both of those brands have sampler sets where you get little sample vials of a bunch of their scents. I love both of those brands. I have bought both of those sampler sets myself. The Penrose Playdate sampler set and the Seven Virtues sampler set, those are both $30. And that way they could sample a bunch of different perfumes. Or you could get a travel size from either of those brands. Those are my 2 favorite like higher end perfume brands. The Seven Virtues, their roller balls are $30 a piece. My favorite is Santal Vanille. This scent is ridiculous. It smells so good. Creamy, it's woodsy, it's vanilla-y, but it's so much more than that. So again, if this person likes vanilla or sandalwood, I think this is so good. This smells very expensive. It smells amazing. And that rollerball, I don't normally like rollerballs, but this one I feel like does really last on my skin, like for most of the day. So really impressed with that for a rollerball. And then Penrose's travel sprays are also $27. So a lot of options for you within your budget if you want to check those out. Penrose, my favorite from Penrose is Mystical Misfit. I also love Pillow Talk Poet and Merrymaker. Pillow Talk Poet and Merrymaker are like both on my wish list. Those are the ones I want to add to my collection next. And I like that those are a spray rather than a rollerball, so if you'd rather get a spray, I'd recommend those, and those are $27 a piece. Okay, so then we have, while we're on the topic of perfumes, another one asked budget $45 to $60 for a perfume lover. So for $45 to $60, I would recommend the Penrose 1 ounce bottles. Those are a little bit smaller than their full size. This is their full size for comparison, but the 1 ounce bottles are $60. So some of them are $60, some are $65, and then I have seen some on sale for like $49. So the 1 ounce size, it's still a pretty good sized amount. It's like a little bit more than half of your standard size perfume, and they make so many good scents. I know so many people love Penrose. But again, if you don't know this person's scent preferences, then you might be better off getting them like a sampler set. All right, so then we have $20 to $40 budget for an everyday eyeshadow wearer who loves subtle shimmers. So for this, I would recommend, this is not a new palette at all, it's been around for several years now, but the ABH Soft Glam palette is a great palette for everyday kind of neutral eyeshadow wearers. These are what I would describe as more soft shimmers than some of the other ABH eyeshadows. Like, they're softer than Norvina's shimmers, for example. Now, this palette does retail for $45, which is a little bit over your budget, but you can probably find a coupon or discount code of some kind to use on the ABH website to get that money off. You could also look into the mini Soft Glam palette. This one retails for $29. Currently on their website, though, it's on sale for $20. So that's kind of like a condensed version. Honestly, I feel like the Soft Glam mini now appeals to me even more than the full size, to be honest. So that would be a great one to look into. And then last one we have is from Erin, and they said any budget for low-waist body care ideas. So I've got a few different ideas. First of all, a great low-waist body care item is bar soaps. I've really gotten into bar soaps over the last year, and I have 2 brands I'd recommend checking out. One is the Naughty Goat soaps. I did do a sponsored video with them a few weeks ago. I love their soaps. They're creamy, they smell amazing, they've got a lot of really fun scents. They're like a small family-run farm. I loved the black raspberry one. Let's see, the almond shea and black raspberry I loved, but they've also got a pumpkin pie one, rosemary and mint, purely peppermint. So, oh my goodness, so many good scents. And then the other brand of bar soaps I love is Lave soaps. They also make some incredible scents. I think the scents that I had were Orchard and Spellbound. Oh my goodness. They're another small business as well. And then for other low waste like body care and skincare, I would recommend checking out the brand Upcircle. I have not tried much from this brand, but they seem like a really cool brand. I did have their body scrub, which admittedly I was not a huge fan of, mainly because of the packaging, which they have. It does seem like they've repackaged it into a tub, like a glass jar, rather than the like metal aluminum squeeze tube that I had. That was just, it was like too hard to get the product out of there, but it looks like they repackaged it, so that's good. But the cool thing about this brand is they kind of all started based on the idea of using or like reusing used coffee grounds, fruit stones, and like chai spices in their products, which I just think is a really cool idea. So they're helping to cut down on food waste by reusing it in body care and skincare. They've got a body cream, a hand and body wash, body lotion, body scrubs, another bar soap. Like I said, I haven't tried any of these products, but I think this is a really cool brand to look into for low waste body care, very giftable items as well. So those are all of my gift ideas for you. I had so much fun putting this video together, and I hope it gave you some good gift ideas for anyone that you're shopping for this year. And thank you to Kinder Beauty Box for sponsoring today's video. Again, you can use code SarahRose50 for 50% off your first box. I cannot get over that discount. That is incredible. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you've not already, and I will see you tomorrow in my next video. Bye!